So how many miles do you put in per week when you're training for a marathon? Or how do you structure your kind of ladder or mileage throughout the training camp?
Probably in my case, a little untraditional because I'm always running. You know,
Yeah.
I don't have training cycles. I just enjoy the work.
Mm,
I'm very fortunate to have some, days throughout my week where I'm running either here on Tuesday, here on leading a group workout, track workout on Wednesdays, running on Thursdays, running on Friday, then, middle distance or longer run on Saturday or sometime Sunday, sometimes both. Generally, I have a rest day or active recovery day on Mondays. That's the one day that I tend to try to protect. Sometimes Mondays and Fridays, but Fridays as of late, it's one of my regular AM, 5 a.m., 5:30 a.m. runs with the group out on the north side. Shout out to the north side crew. But typically mileage wise, I'm about 40 miles to 60 at some cases. We all have had a little bit more time on our hands.
yeah.
With me in particular, I'm not commuting, 120 miles a day like I was for 10 years. I'm not stuck in a car for 3 or 4 hours, 4.5 hours. So when I knew that I wanted to take the time off, there's a part of me that said, well, what are you going to do at that time? One, time with family. And two, from a fitness perspective, maybe you want to test yourself. You want to see maybe where there are some new milestones that you can hit, especially now that there are no races. So in April, I think it was April, I reached a monthly milestone in mileage of 400 plus miles.
Oh wow. So
And
what
then I
was your
had
peak
challenged
per week?
myself
What was your
100
peak?
miles a week.
100 miles a week.
100 miles, 100 miles. And then in that same month, I was working because the gyms had closed. So I wasn't able to get my resistance training fix. So I just started incorporating push-ups. And I think that month I did close to 8,000 push-ups. And I've just haven't kept up on that pace, but generally about 100 to 150 per day since the beginning of April. And that's been good for me to not gain a ton of weight. In fact, I've kind of gone the other direction, and that's where diet comes into play. But to answer your question, about 250 to 300 miles a month throughout the pandemic. So, and a lot of people have been participating in the California Coast 500. Shout out to JT Service and the Run Local crew. A summer running challenge that's kept a lot of people active, which I think is a really good thing. Keeping the mind busy and the body busy, where people are, chasing that fountain of youth to a certain degree.